Welcome to the Dream Council podcast, and this is the KOF 13 character series where we talk about a single character with the players that play them. And today we're talking about Yuri of the women's team, and talking about Yuri is AGE Romance of Team Chaos. Yo, what is up, man?
What's up, man? I'm just here.
Cool, man. It's good to have you, man. It's an honor, man.
Thank you. It's a pleasure have here with you guys. Be here with you.
Cool, man. Sounds good, man. And we're talking about Yuri, and you're like one of the best Yuris, man, in my opinion, that I've ever seen, man. So I felt that it was good to have you on the show and talk about her with us.
Thank you.
But yeah, let's get started, man. Can you give us just a real quick, brief summary on Yuri?
Well, first of all, I like Yuri because the way she plays is like a mix-up character, and like her normals are good, like for spacing. Like she has one like a unique moves, like the dive kick. It's pretty good for mix-ups and stuff. Like no more characters can like do that. She's the only one like that kick help her to do a cross-up easily. And then like I like her lights move, like Stem B. It's a really good anti-air. Like coaching C is really fast. She has a really good frame traps. Her HD, she has a full screen HD combo, and basically she has anything, man. Like she has command grab, she has air grab, she has fireball. You know, she has a lot of stuff to defend and to do a good pressure.
Okay. All right, cool. And those were the main reasons why you decided to stick with her as a character, right?
Definitely.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, compared to other characters that you've played against or even tried, what are some things that make her better than those other characters?
Like, for example, she also have a really good jump CD. That's her main thing to jump in. Because a lot of characters have like different moves, you know, like jump C, jump D. And I think her jump CD is really good to get in. And Yuri, she needs to get in to go for the frame traps and the mix-ups. That's her main game. So what I think, she's really good doing that. So you really want to get in, and that's the way to get in. You know, like you can also like use meters like the EX5 ball in the air. That's it's gonna get you there. So, comparing with other characters, you gotta spend meter or like gamble a little bit because you know like they can anti-air you or things like that.
Okay.
So, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Well, what are some things compared to other characters that you feel that she kind of has her at a disadvantage? That things that other characters have that you not wish that she had, but things that kind of make her a little different on the disadvantage side compared to other characters.
I definitely know that, man. I know that. She's pretty short, man. Like she's fast. She has good things. She had a lot of stuff, but she's too short, man. Like for example, when I play characters like, let me think, Kim. Kim, he's too long. Like just stem B, jump CD, jump C, jump D. These characters too long. Like, and she's too short. Like she can get hit by stem B all day. And she doesn't have like really good stuff to get in on Kim. He also have the kick, the flash kick.
Oh yeah, Kim's flash kick. Yep.
Yeah, and it's pretty hard for her to jump in or do the mix-up thing, because that. Yeah. I think that's a pretty bad match, and that's something that she needs to work on it. You know, like distance spacing Kim, because I think that's a pretty bad match for her.
Right. Okay.
She's too short.
Okay. Anything else? I mean, because I remember I was trying to play with her, man, and I kind of stopped because I felt that like her punches and kicks are kind of short, man. Do you agree with that, or was that just
Yeah,
mainly that I didn't understand them?
that's actually what I was trying to say. Like that's what I meant. Like she's too short. Like when she does like punch and kicks
Oh, okay.
and actually she's short and she can get crossed up for some characters that they don't usually cross. Like I think I was playing with some friends and they were doing a cross up with Shin, and I'm like I didn't know like Shin has a cross up. He doesn't even need it. And they're like, oh, it's just Yuri. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's too short
Okay.
the other way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you meant. Short range. Okay.
Yeah, she range.
Okay, got you. All right, good. All right. Well, why don't we move on, man? Why don't we talk about her normals, her punches and kicks, and we're gonna start with her her standing light punch, and yeah, what you can tell us about this jab?
It's not really usefully as anti-air for hop jumps like some other characters. Like I don't know if you know like K or some characters they can just do like stand A like Maxima, and it's a really good anti-air and
Mm-hmm.
really good for anti-hop jumps.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with her, like you can do like low B, and then on block, and then if you do like light A, it's like you're free faster. You know what I mean? Like your recovery is faster, so you can do anything else like run command grab, like fireball,
Mm-hmm.
and then the block swing is almost gone, so you can do like you have a free command grab or like XIII if they're trying to jump.
Yeah.
So that I'm gonna say like the thing A, it's just for like do that. Like it's not really good poke or really good anti, but you can use it as I don't know how to say that. Like if they're blocking like low B, and stay A, you recover is really fast. Like you're fast. You're you're free now. You know what I mean?
Does it whiff when the opponent ducks?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's when you whiff the stand, but you are ready. Like you can do anything.
oh, okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, kind of like a fake move, or to kind of make them keep blocking,
Mhm.
even though it whiffed. Okay, that makes sense. All right, dang, I never noticed you can use it like that.
Yeah, usually like that. Some characters do it as well. Like Kim is
Yeah.
the same thing.
Shin.
The Kim, Kim, the
Kim.
character, Kim, Kim.
Kim Kapwan. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that's a good idea. All right, why don't we go to her stand light kick, stand B.
SMB, I think is one of the best like anti-airs for hopes in the game,
Mhm.
and I think it's a really good poke too, because it's pretty fast and the angle, the heat, it's pretty good. So I must say that it's one of the main moves. Like she needs to space and anti-air, and then remember that you have a free jungle for the air grab after that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's really neat. Um,
Yeah,
what
really good move.
question about that? When you're doing when you're pressing the button for the light kick, are you inputting the motion as well? Like, I mean, not all the way, but are you kind of like buffering it a little bit, like just in case it does hit, or are you just hit confirming it when it happens?
No, definitely. I think I'm gonna say it's like an option select. Like I just do a stand B, and then I buffer. I input the BP key. So if he hits right away, my BP air grab is gonna come out automatically. If I don't hit, nothing is gonna come out. And even if it comes out, I'm gonna use it as a mix up, as die key.
Hmm. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, man.
Oh wow. All right. That's really cool. All right. Why don't we talk about her far heavy punch, far C, and it's kind of like a little her kind of a right punch that she does. Do you use this a lot? Do you like using it?
You know what? There's some characters like they like to run C. Like I'm gonna say like Chios and Yuri. Like they have a really fast stance C.
Yeah.
And then since she's too short, she's kind of, like she cannot do anything. I mean, a lot of stuff. So, but I've been trying it like lately, and it's a really good spacing move. And if they're trying to roll, they're just gonna, they're gonna get hit by it. It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay for like characters that like to roll a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was kind of comparing it. When I was trying to play with her with the FAR C she has in King of Fighters 2002, and in that game it's much longer, but it feels shorter than this game. But
Yeah, it is shorter. It is shorter. But I'm gonna tell you something. I remember I was playing K, the character, and he has the fireball into another fireball.
yeah.
I could hit him in between with that, just with that. I couldn't do it with B. I couldn't do it with D. But I did C, and it hits. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of okay move then.
It hit him during the iron trigger.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I just roll C, and it's a pretty good poke for just like that.
Wow. Okay. I think maybe people should try to test with this move a little bit more and see what they do with it.
Mhm.
All right, cool, man. Next is her far heavy kick, and it's like a roundhouse kind of kick. And do you like using this move a lot, or do you trust it?
Sometimes, because it's a really higher than C, and I think it's like faster, and it's like a really good like poke when you're doing like a block string.
Yes.
So it lets you go, but the hit is right there. Like if you try to do something, it's like a French trap. So and the angle is pretty good when you're doing the pressure for like a poke or something.
Okay. Does it miss on crouching opponents?
Yeah.
Oh, it misses. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, next we're gonna talk about her close heavy punch. Her close heavy punch, close C, and it's like an uppercut move. And what are your thoughts on this move?
This move it's really good because it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. I mean, it's not the fastest, but it's pretty fast, and then it's really useful for French ups for her. Like when you do like down B, and then you do stay C right away. The startup of the move gives you like automatically French trap, so you don't really have to time it because you gave like a frame for the character you're doing the pressure. So if they play something, they just have like a frame move. So they can not do like many things. And if they play something, you get the C, and then you can just do a fireball A to be safe. And then if you link, you can confirm into zipper. Or it's just a good French trap. It's a really good fast move. It's really good.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I think that's another good idea too. I never known that you can use it kind of to frame trap in that way.
Yeah, and then when you want to do the mix-up moves, remember like heavy hits give you like more advantage. So you can go and then do a dive kick, and you don't really have to worry about like some moves that they can stop her from the dive kick because they're still on block string.
Oh, no, they're still stunned when they're blocking, right?
Yeah, but for some characters have like really fast moves that they don't care, so they will hit anyways. But some characters it helps.
Okay. All right, cool, man. That's a nice tip. All right, next to that is the close heavy kick. And how do you like using this one compared to her close heavy punch?
There's a good thing because when I do a stay C, and then if I try to do C, I have to do it fast. But when I do D, it gives you more time.
Oh.
It's a good because you have like more. How do you say like confirm time?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can do D, and then I see if I hit, I can do the fireball right away. I have like a time, but when I do C, I have to do it as soon as I hit, so I don't have time to see.
Oh, so you're saying the close heavy kick has more like hit stun, and you can be able to react a bit slower than using just the close heavy punch, right?
Yeah, kind of like his brother. I mean, not that good, but like Rio, he can do like V, and then you have a lot of time to confirm into fireball and super.
Oh yeah, you talking about Rio? Yeah, with
Kind of like that, but not that good. But you can use it like that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. All right. Um, well, we're gonna move on to her crouching attacks, and we're gonna
Okay.
start with crouch light punch. And what can you tell us about this light punch?
It's not usefully, and I think you don't need it at all because when you do a low beat, you're hitting low, so they have to block low.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're doing the punch, it's not even like you can hit low if they're blocking. And the advantage is even better when you do the low beat. So some characters low punch it's better for the block string and low kicks. But this character you don't really need the low B. I mean A.
Yeah,
It's not really good move.
yeah. I remember in like '98 and '02, it was a lot better. You remember?
It was definitely.
Yeah, it had more range and it can like almost you can even use it to like keep people stuck in like
Mhm.
block stun sometimes or whatever. If you
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, since you were talking a little bit about Crouch B, yeah, what do you think about this Crouch B? I mean, I think it's a pretty good move overall. But is there anything else you are willing to share about crouching light kick?
It's pretty good, man. I think it's one of the best. And just main like B, her B, it's really good anyway.
Hmm.
Cause when you do the low beat, like I told you before, they got a block low, right?
Yeah.
And they block string and they block string, both of them. It's really good for her. She has an advantage, so like really good advantage. So she can use it as spring trap, or you can actually do like low B and heat, and then you can do Stacy and links. And
Oh,
links.
right.
You can actually use coachency, but we're talking about that a little bit later.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Why don't we talk about her crouching heavy punch, crouch C, and this is an uppercut move. And what are some uses for this one?
Yeah, like I told you, like this is the faster move she has. I mean, I know you guys don't really like about frames, but
Hmm.
I think it's 3 frames, yeah, if I'm not right. So that means like for more people to understand, it's really fast, like the fastest move she has. And you can actually do like low B, coaching C, and it's almost like a blink combo. I mean, like how do you say like combo? It's
Like a
automatic combo.
not a link, right?
No, it's like
Target combo.
target combo.
Yeah.
That's the word I was trying to use. Yeah, it's like a target combo, man. Because that move is so fast, and the coaching B it gives you a lot of advantage. That it's like a target combo.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Um.
And actually, it's a really good anti because that's a really good move there.
Oh, right. And then if someone hits it, if it's anti-air, you can do the demon flip.
Oh, man, are you on my mind? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh.
Definitely.
Oh. All right. Cool. Nice. All right. Next is the her sweep, her crouching D heavy kick. And yeah, do you like to use this move a lot
I,
or sometimes?
I use it. I use it sometimes because it's one of the largest, longest hits. So I think it's the longest one. So it's pretty okay to do poke and keep the distance,
Hmm.
even if you're like doing pressure or on the defense. And remember that it's cancelable.
Hmm.
So you can do command grab just to recover, fireball to keep the pressure.
Hmm.
It's a good move. I use it. I use it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Now we're gonna move on to her jumping attacks, and we're gonna start with jump light punch, and I, it seems that I don't see a lot of people using this a lot. But do you have any trust in this move?
Yes, I do. I do use it, and it's the angle of the kid. It's it's kind of long. I mean, for her, right?
Hmm.
But remember that you can do a dive kick after that. It's the only move that you can do it in the air and then cancel into dive kick.
Oh, right.
And then if you do it at the right distance, you hit with the A in the air, and then you do the dive kick. You whiff the dive kick, and you can do a command grab.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then as you whiff in the dive kick, you don't have to time the command grab. It's automatic. Like you're free to do the command grab, and people are thinking that they're getting hit by the dive kick, so they're still blocking. You know what I mean?
Oh, make him kind of scared a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, because she has fast moves like crouching feet, stone feet, so they're kind of afraid to get hit by the front chops, and then you can command grab,
Ah,
and
okay.
you can cancel the command grab.
Oh, okay. All right. That sounds pretty, pretty useful.
Yeah, very tricky.
All right. Okay. What's next is the jump B jump light kick, and it's kind of like almost like a side kick, but she points down almost just a little bit. And yeah, I see people use this a lot. It's pretty useful, man. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man, it's like I don't know how to say like it's really good effect. It has like really good effect, like the active things like it takes long. The heat it stays there for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and the angle is really good. So you can just jump in, and you can hit a lot of moves that the angle doesn't help. To forgetting, it's really useful, man. I think it's one of her main things to get in after the CD
Yeah.
because you're not risking a lot. And then the block stream for that, even if they block, it's good. So you'll be safe. It's really, really good move. People have to use it.
Okay. Use it air to air or
Uh, to get in air to air for anything, and the angle and the effect is really good.
okay. All right. That sounds good. All right. Let's move on to her jump C, jump heavy punch. And she does kind of like a hammer move with both her hands kind of hitting downwards. And yeah, what are your thoughts on this one?
Back in the days in arcade, it was really good because cross ups. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, still, but the time is really tough now. Like it's really different. You still can get the cross up, but it's harder. And I think the block stream is really good. Like I think it's a okay move. It's a okay move.
It's okay move? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next is her jump D, jump heavy kick. And it's kind of like a kind of a fly kind of a kick move. It looks almost, I won't say it looks similar to jump B, but she kind of turns in a different kind of angle. And what are your thoughts on this move?
I like this one better than the jump C. That's what I told you. Like the other one, it was okay, but I like this one because you can get the cross up easier, and then like you say, it has a kind of weird angle, like different angle, and it's a really good angle when you're trying to cross up or doing more pressure.
Hmm.
I like it. I like it better than jump C. It's a good move. It's a really good move.
Right, and very easy to cross up with. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next, we're going to talk about the blowback attacks, and we're going to start with stand CD, and it's like her little slap move. And yeah, I've seen people use this a lot. And yeah, what can you tell us about this move?
When I start to use Yuri Man, I was kind of like I I really like NTS, like not really difficult VPs NTS. And then I was trying to find like a really good anti. I'm like, okay, here VPC is just for combos. It's not a really good anti. Here VPA is good, but the mid-ability range is too short. Like I need to find something. And then I just figured it out. Like the Stone CD has a really good angle. It covers almost all her body. I think it covers all her body, just low. It's not really good as low hits.
Hmm.
But as soon as you see the jump, just press it, and if they hop and try to press something, you're gonna get a free counter.
Yeah.
So you can just do like we were talking about before, like just input the kick, and then you can just do punch, and then you have an extra euro. So jumps, extensively is a really good anti-air. It's really good anti-air, really good range.
Hmm.
I think it's really good move for her. One of the main moves for her. Use it, people. Use it.
You,
Believe me.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. Because at first, yeah, it didn't really look like it was a good anti-air until like yeah, some people started to like discover its properties.
Yeah, I've been using this and I figured it out, man. I'm like, I'm gonna use this. It's really good. And I see a lot of people using it too. Like, it's really good, man.
Right. Okay. And you can cancel it too, just in case, like if like if you want to just cancel it into a different move, if you don't want to let it recover all the way, right?
Definitely, that's what is good. You
Yeah.
you got it.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Next is the jump CD, and this is her kind of jumping butt move. She just jumps and just you know like just throws out the butt. It's almost like her overhead move, which we'll get into a little later. But yeah, you talked about this a lot in the summary, man. Is there any other things that we should know about it?
No, but the main thing is like I think it's her main move, her main first move to get in, because when there's some characters that is hard to get in, that move is fast, and she lands fast. So as long as you hit them, you have like the fan advantage. So you can go for anything like fake cross up, command grab. Like I think it's really good. It's not like the best air to air, but it's okay too for that. I mean, if you got a counter, you still cancel anything like the things she can do. I think Jump City is really good to get in and do like I'm gonna say yeah, it's good to air to air.
Okay. I have noticed that it crosses up like a little
Oh,
bit.
I was about to forget that, man. Yeah, yeah. I found out like option select.
Hmm.
I found out that option select with that move. If you time it like perfect, if you get the timing, you get a cross up. And then if you whiff, most of people like to roll once they know that it's really ambiguous,
Yeah.
and then you can just do it. And if you got a hit, you got a cross up. So people like to roll anywhere. Like if you run after you see the rolling, you can just run command grab. They
Oh.
cannot jump. I already tested. They cannot jump, man. They cannot jump. But the only thing they can do is block.
Right.
Block. They got to block. But like we talk about, like if you block, you're already in. So you have your options. So it's a really good move. The jump CD, it's really good because you can actually do that, like the option select, cross up,
Hmm.
and then into command grab.
Oh, which command grab? The running one or just the standing
Yeah,
one?
no, you just you gotta run though.
Oh, the running one. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta run.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. Next is we're gonna talk about her normal throw with close hard punch and hard kick, either forward and back together. And yeah, what are some good uses for this throw compared to her
Well,
command throw?
I must say, but it's pretty normal. Like most of the characters, she doesn't really have like the combo after that. But I like it. It's basic. It's like I'm gonna snap it in your face. Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. All right. And then we're gonna talk about her air throw, and that's you jump with I think any direction besides the up directions and hard punch. And what are your thoughts on her air throw?
It's really good, man. Because sometimes like some characters they can do like fast moves in the air, and she doesn't have like really good startup with some moves. So you can just jump and then do like an option select C
Hmm.
just to try to fight air to air. And if they jump, you got the grab. So it's useful. Not a lot of people use it, but I don't use it a lot, but it's like I just use it when I feel it. It's not the best move, but it's good. It's good when you're trying to predict jumps,
Hmm.
and then even when you're under pressure on the corner, if you hit a good jump, now you got him in the corner because you know that the grab always turns around.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's useful, man.
Okay. What things you like to do after it? Like, do you have enough time to like cross them up or something after the throw?
Not really, not really. But I think you can just run B,
Okay.
and then if they're trying to jump, you gotta free kick, the free command grab.
Mhm.
But it doesn't give you like a lot of time. I think the people that made the game, they make sure that doesn't have that because she already have this stuff. So
Oh.
it doesn't give you like a really good advantage or something. And even when you're doing a combo, uh, they turn around. So when you finish your combo, you're on the corner now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's move on to her command moves, and we're going to talk about the dive kick, and that's down forward light kick or down forward B in the air. And yeah, this is a pretty strong move, man. What can you tell us about this one?
I think it's Yuri's like characteristic or something like it's the really good like you say, a really good move. And like I told you in the summary, it's the only character that I remember can still close up kind of like arcade before. Because before you actually got a cross up with almost all the characters, but now they fixed it. But she's still doing that. Like she's still like jumping to like right on top of your head, and you can decide like which side you wanna land. Like you wanna do the cross up or you wanna land in front, and then not a lot of characters have that. So that's a really good move for her. And then you can easily do HD or have time confirmed to do another combo because when it hits, the stun it gives you is really good. It's really good. But I would like to say something about that. When she does the empty jump into dive kick, the block spin is okay. But when you do the DP and then you do the dive kick,
Yeah.
the advantage is better. It's longer.
Huh. I never noticed that.
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool, man. All right, next is her overhead. It's forward and light punch, right? Forward and A, her butt move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. Sometimes I get it confused because they keep switching it in the different KOF games. Like before, it was forward and light kick or whatever. But yeah, now it's forward and light punch. And yeah, what you can tell us about this overhead?
When you're kind of close, you don't need to use it. You don't have to use it. You don't use it when you're kind of close because you're negative. You're
Ah.
negative, and then a lot of characters can finish you easy. I mean, it's not like him. Like some characters that like they can do it like really close, and then you can do anything after.
Mhm.
But with her, it is good move, but you have to be on the max range. You know what I mean? Like very far, very far. And if you hit just with I'm gonna say like the finish, the last active frames, so you got advantage. You can do coaching C, you can do low B, and you can do stone C too. So it's good if you're doing like when you're pretty far. So you just wanna touch them, and then you got a free combo after that. That's the only way you want to use it as a overhead. I mean, some people like to risk when they're about to kill someone and just do it to kill them, but it's fine. Yeah, but if they're still alive, even if you hit, you're in an advantage. They can hit you. They can punish you.
Yeah, because it don't push her back far, right?
Not at all.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into her special moves, and yeah, this is gonna be good. Why don't we start with her? Uh, let's see, quarter circle back punch. Her Saifa.
Yeah, it's a good anti-air too. It's kind of fast,
Mhm.
and it's just I just use it as for combos or for anti-air, or when people like trying to space and they don't want to get in. I use it to get meter because the recovery is good.
Mhm.
So I use it to get meter, to build meter. I use it as anti-air and for combos.
Okay. All right. Is there a difference between the light punch and heavy punch?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. The heavy punch is slower startup, but um, it covers you better, and it gives you like it pumps you up, like it gives you more time to react. So once you hit, they're in the air. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it pushes you up. Like you can do more stuff if you do the seat. But the thing is, the startup is lower, so you can get hit in between.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the best thing for the combos like sci-fi because you can actually use that regular super after guy.
Right. Okay. And also, when you do the move, it doesn't reflect fireballs, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can fight fireball with that.
You can what?
Like fight fireballs.
Yeah, yeah. But does it bring it back to the opponent, or does it just like
No, no,
eat it
just
up?
you just disappear the fireballs.
Yeah, it just okay. It disappears. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Cool. All right. All right. What can you tell us about the EX version of this sci-fi?
you know she has a command grab, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people like to jump when they're under pressure because they don't want to get hit by the command grab, and so they jump. It's really useful when you predict like a jump in the corner because it gives you like a free juggle and you can do like three, four more sci-fis
Mhm.
if you hit them in the highest range,
Mhm.
or even if you hit them not in the highest, you still have like a two extra sci-fis into something else like anything else. So it's really good. I'm not really use it like a middle of the screen or just like that. I just use it for that.
Oh, just to stop people from jumping out the corner, or if they're
Yeah.
scared.
So make people scared to jump and then get the command grab later.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's a cool use for it. All right. Why don't we move on to um her dragon punch, and this is the dragon punch motion and punch, and um what are your thoughts on her dragon punch? I know you talked about it a little earlier, but is there anything else that we should know?
Well, the light version is I think is the best DP for like stop people to jump in because it has invincibility startup and there's pretty much it because you don't want to use it as on the combos because the damage is not the best. You can use the C version.
Right.
And the C version is not good at all to use it as anti-air. It's just like to use it for good damage and then cancel into another thing.
Oh, within a combo.
Yeah, for the combo. You want to use that for the combo to get more damage.
Ah, okay. All right. All right. Next is the EX version of this Dragon Punch, and what are your thoughts on this one?
He has invincibility on the startup. It's a really good invincibility range. The damage is okay, but I don't know. I use it like a few small kind of weird times because I know people is waiting for the. I know we're gonna talk about that.
Mhm.
EX command grab, one of the best ideas for her, but it's not unblockable and it doesn't give you chip damage. But when people is kind of predicting that, you can just do the EX DP and you get damage. You get decent good damage, so you can chip them out. But it's just when you know you're about to kill someone.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Next is her Raoken, and it's a quarter circle forward kick. Her fireball, and it's like an air fireball. Kind of. It reminds me a little bit of like in original '98. If you just do quarter circle forward kick, she just kind of floats in the air and does a fireball. And yeah, what do you think about this move?
I think it's not the best move. It's okay. It's a lot of people use it just to fight five-o, you know, five-o fight because you don't have to worry about jumping. You can just disappear the fireball, and you can actually combo in the corner with that, but it's not a really good damage. I think it's not a really useful move, but some people like to use it as anti.
Right.
I
Okay.
use it though.
Right. Okay. And all right. Next is the EX version of this move, and she kind of just like hyper hops forward and just like throws three of them. And what are your thoughts on this one?
This is pretty good to get in as well, because there's a certain point that the fireball is in front of your body, so people they're scared to do something, because like the fireball is before you, it's gonna hit before your body, so it's really good to get in. And I think if you do the command graph, any of the command graphs, you gotta automatically save him if you do it right away.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have seen some people kind of use it in that form.
Yeah, and then the air version is even better because it helps you to do mix-up games and cross-up, because still, the fireball's gonna hit before your body, and then they can do anything, unless they do like a invincible EX Super DP with a really good range and stuff like that. So I like to use it as well, and like after a command grab, regular forward jump into a fireball, and then sometimes you can decide if you want to land in back or in front.
Right.
So you can just do low B to confirm, like, just to let you know, like, which side are you, and then you do the combo, because it's that ambiguous, man. I don't even know which side I am, Just confirm with the low Bs.
Right.
It's a really good move. Use it.
Okay. All right. This is kind of almost the same move or whatever, and I think you talked about this just a little bit, but it's the air version of the air fireball, the quarter circle forward kick, and what are the differences between that and just doing it on the ground? Because people just see it, oh, she's in the air. Like, what do you think?
I use the air version more than the regular one. I think the ground one, I just use it as Sapien, and then the air one, I use it as mix-ups, because you can actually use it as well, like to land in different size, and then do like dive kick, mix-up game right after. And you can actually use it as anti-air when they're in the corner and you predict the jump. You can just jump next fireball, and if the fireball hits, there you go, you have a free juggle.
Oh, cool. All right, sounds good. All right, I think, let me see, the EX version of the air fireball kick or whatever. Yeah, what's the difference between that one and the ground one, the EX version?
Well, the difference is that when you do the ground version, it's kind of slow to start up, but like told you, once it hits, the advantage for you it's really good. And then when you're doing the air, you can do it anytime, like anytime.
Right. Okay. At any any angle, right?
The angle too, definitely.
Right.
It's like higher.
Right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And it's crazy because like the fireballs, they'll like hit before she lands on the ground, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's what I tell you. A lot of people scared to do something, so they just block, and then there you go. You're in there, Yuri. Do your game.
All right, cool, man. That sounds pretty neat. All right, next is her fireball. It's just quarter circle forward punch. And what are your thoughts on this move?
The live version is kind of fast, but the startup is good. It comes out kind of fast. I actually use it as anti-air frame trap when I'm doing the mix-up thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to do low B, spin B into dive kick. So a lot of people, when they notice that you like to do that, they like to jump or they like to backdash.
Yeah.
But if you do the fireball air version right after the low B, it's a frame trap. So if they're trying to jump or backdash, you're gonna hit them. And then you can actually, I think you have time to confirm into a super. So it's good for that.
Okay.
Just C version. The C version, the range is really good. And once you hit, the recovery is fast. So you can do a super in the corner. Or if you hit them kind of high in the middle of the screen, you can actually do an EX super.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I usually see that like in the HD combos.
Yeah, yeah, that's what a lot of people use the CDP version into C fireball. It's really good damage, and she can recover it faster.
Right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. What are your thoughts on the EX version of this fireball? It comes out really fast, right?
It's really fast, and it's more than like three quarters of the screen, and then you recover it even faster than the C version. It's really good. The difference between this one and the C version, actually sometimes I like to use the C version more because the seems like the fireball's still there, and you're really like you can do anything else. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So sometimes you can trade stuff like weird, like like DPs, and then you can block them. Yeah, it seems like the fireball stays there for a long time. It's really good. EX fireball too, because it's faster and really long. You can use it as cheap damage or keep people in the corner. It's really good.
Okay. All right. Next move is let me see. What's next? The command throw. Her half circle back kick, and yeah, this is a pretty useful move, man. Yeah, what can you tell us about both of the versions of this move, the light kick and the hard punch? I mean, hard kick version.
Libration is one thing. You don't want to joke around Yuri doing like slow frame traps or unsafe moves. Like some moves, some characters can recover it kind of fast, not really fast, but fast. Yeah, you don't want to joke around Yuri because she can command grab one frame with the libation and she can cancel it. So be careful.
Hmm.
The B version, it's it's a different animation. She can actually run, and then it's very good when people expecting you to do something, like when people expecting to do unsafe move,
Hmm.
because it actually feels like you are just running, and then like okay, let me just blow. She's coming, but
Right.
voila, she's a command grab, so you can block that, and still you can cancel it into something else.
Right. You know, I've seen you win matches just using that the running grab, man. Like because
Yeah,
they were so scared to block. You know, they're so scared they were just blocking, and then you'll just run up and do it to trick them.
yeah. It's really useful to
All right. Okay. You
exhibition.
say what?
Exhibition.
Oh yeah, the EX version, man. Yeah, you talked about this a little earlier, man. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about this move, or any other tips and tricks?
Yeah, definitely. You know, since she's too short, so sometimes a lot of characters can get a crossover in her like easily. But when she gets midair and then you predict the jump, you can just use it as anti-air. Or when you're trying to read a poke, you want to get out of the corner, you can use it because it's a mentality setup and it's a hard knockdown. So just be careful. So some characters can even punish that on block, but some cannot. Just be careful. You gotta feel like if they have a HD characters like Yuri, like Sean, that they have like long range,
Yeah.
they can actually punish into HD. But sometimes it's really useful. And then the main thing is any of these command graphs gives you a knock hard down. And remember I told you something about option select that I figured out?
Yeah.
You have to be like in any of those. But the thing is different distance, so you gotta jump differently in every single command graph. So you can do it in any of them, the option select run command graph. So it's really good because you got a knockdown and the EX special has invincibility.
Right. Okay. And you said that some characters can punish the EX version, right? But not all of them.
No, no, not all.
Yeah, because of it depends on like how close you do it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Next move is her. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, her demon flip, and this is kind of like a brand new move, man. You know, for in 13, it's like. pretty much a Akuma Demon Flip, and you do this with Dragon Punch and Kick. And what can you tell us about just the flip itself?
I use it like after when I finish a combo in the corner. Remember I told you like it turns around. Now you're in the corner.
Hmm.
I use it at the B version because it's kind of jump forward high. So you can do like a cross up or a fake cross up and then just land in front. But they still can punish you. So it's just like a fake thing. So you can just land before. Remember, you can land anytime you want,
Hmm.
or you can actually do like a punch in there, and that's actually good too when like people is kind of scared from the mix-ups, the getting mix-ups. So you can just do like low B, stand B, and then into full kick D version and do the punch. So if people hesitate and jump kind of late, you can hit them with a punch, with a flaming kick punch, and it gives you a free juggle. So you can do anything else. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay. All right. So,
And if you delay it a little bit, you got a cross up.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well, since you just explained the punch follow up, what can you tell us about the kick follow up, and that's the dive kick or whatever. Almost, well, it's basically the same, just like the down four B when it's allowed. But yeah, uh, what's the uses for the dive kick after the demon flip?
When you do the B version, it's kind of slow and she's still in the air.
Yeah.
She still move forward, but it's kind of hard to get a cross up. And it's okay because you can do that version to get a fake cross up, and then you can use the B version to go for the cross up. So I think it's really good just for just the dive kick. I mean the VP kick by itself when you're trying to go for the cross up mix up thing. It's better than just neutral jump. Well, I must say like neutral jump is good to land in front, and then the BP versions to do a cross up.
Right. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people have trouble blocking the cross up sometimes or
Yeah,
whatever.
man. I remember. I even me, man, when I play another game, I'm like, okay, this character seems kind of cheap. Just kidding.
Okay. All right. Next is the the air throw. The air throw follow up, man. Yeah. What you can tell us about this?
Like when I do the BP into the aircraft.
The air grab. Yeah. The light punch, heavy punch in the air.
Oh, okay. The follow up, it's not really good. She doesn't have like really good options because you actually, if you got trouble for it, you recover is fast. So she can really do anything. But if you hesitate and you wait a little bit, she can jump on you and then do like a. Remember I told you like a cross up EX regular jump into fireball.
Yeah.
So you can decide land in the front and the back, and then that's what I use it. Like just run in the jump EX fireball because the recovery for the character that grab it's faster, so you don't have like a lot of safe or really good mixing options.
Right. Okay. All right. Next move is the quarter circle forward kick, the fireball follow up to the DP kick, and I don't see a lot of people using this, but it looks like it comes out accidentally sometimes.
Yeah, it's like if you're kind of spacing your characters, if you're spacing the characters, you can just decide to do the fireball, and then you don't have to worry about like am I gonna hit by the DP, am I gonna hit by any NTA. So you can just keep the distance doing that, and then you can actually fight fireballs too.
Right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, I think we covered all the follow-ups, but yeah, let's get into how they act when they're in the EX version of the DP kick. And yeah, what are your thoughts on the EX version?
Well, the EX version is faster and it goes far. And then I don't know if you noticed, if you do the DP kicks EX move, you can actually do the fireball, the follow-up fireball, and you automatically get a free EX fireball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a two EX moves into one. You just spend 1 meter.
Oh, okay.
So that follow up is okay because you actually still there, and then you can do more pressure and do more stuff. When you do the grab, I just use it a couple of times just to kill the character because it's a little bit more damage. And then for the dive kick, it's not really like really useful. It's just fast and it doesn't get you across up. But there's something that a lot of people doesn't know. EX dive kick is a overhead.
Oh, that's right.
So you can do a combo. If they block him low, you can get a overhead into a combo.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, man.
Me too. I just remember that.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And yeah, I didn't know that you get extra. You get the
Okay.
EX with the the EX flip.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, dang, I'm learning stuff just doing this, man. All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, next is the super moves, and we're going to start with the super fireball. That's forward half circle, forward punch, and I don't really see a lot of people using this a lot, man. I mean, is it? Do you like it, or is there a reason why people don't use it, or like what's up with it?
It's not a good damage. You can actually do the other regular super, and the startup is okay, but I don't really like it. Some people like to use it like right after the Neomax because it links, but you can also do the other super and you get more damage.
Right. Okay. All right. And yeah, it can punish fireballs, right? I mean, if someone's like throwing fireballs at you.
Yeah, the situation you can punish fireballs, but it's kind of you have to read it, you have to guess because it's not like really good to punish fireballs. You're guessing. You're as long as the fireball character is too slow, you it's kind of a guess.
Yeah, it's not like 98 where you can just see it and then you can just do it.
Remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
All right. Let's get into the next one, the quarter circle forward, half circle back. Desperation move. It's a little kind of Rambo super, and it also has an EX version too. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the regular version?
These two supers are really good for damage and for punish, because both of them are fast. You can actually do like low B, string B into regular super, and it links. And you can actually do the EX super, so that's more damage, and the EX version give you like a hard knockdown.
Right. Oh yeah, I've seen that, and I'll see like sometimes people just do jump, dive, kick, or roll or something after it or whatever.
Yeah, I will go because it's ambiguous concept.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And can it does the EX version have invincibility when it starts up or?
Yeah, it's really fast and it has invincibility and it goes through fireballs and moves.
Oh, cool. That sounds pretty useful. And yeah, I've seen people just anti-air with it too. You know what I'm saying? Just.
Yeah, it's good for that.
All right. Cool. All right. I think that's about it for her special or excuse me her super moves. And next we're going to go into her Neomax, and this one is like that when she jumps up and she just does a big like fireball or whatever, and it like explodes or whatever. And it's double half circle. No, excuse me. No, right. Double half circle, double quarter circle back. Light punch, heavy punch, right in the air.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
yeah, man. What are your thoughts on this Neomax?
This Max is pretty good because you actually can use it as anti-air. If you see a jump, and then if you think they're gonna throw a fireball, you can actually punish that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I like to use it as it's like a bypass shortcut in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just jump back, half circle, double half circle back punch, and then you're doing the Neomax, and it costs you just 2 meters. So you're doing like right away, and then you're just spending 2 meters. It's a really good bypass shortcut.
Oh, hmm. Dang, I never thought you can do it in that way.
Yeah, you can actually do it, I guess, without rubber. And then I figured out you can actually do it with there. And then I find that I've been doing a combo, and then I HD combo, and I do now I do the Neomax. A lot of people don't like to use it, but yeah, I found out a combo so you can do a HD and then into Neomax, and you got like 70-80% damage with 2 meters.
Right.
That is pretty good, and then you can actually follow up with a any super, or you can actually do like rom stem B into graph.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think I have seen you and some other people do that afterwards.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
That's
pretty
pretty.
fun. Kind of hard though. It's a really strict time though.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, next we're gonna talk about combos just a little bit, but what are some easy combos that new Yuri player should try to learn to get a good kind of feel for her combo flow?
Well, the basic combos are like, like the low B, SMB into DP. That's a normal combo. Like, there's one I like to do a lot. If you got a foot punish, I like to do a stem C, EX Cypher. That's another useful thing for the Cypher. I do DP D, and then I do the punch. I got the free juggle, and I do the C into the aircraft. And it's
Ah.
like 40% damage 1 meter, no drive. That is really useful. I highly recommend this one. And actually, you can actually do it like after a dive kick, because you have time like confirm. Just be aware to the dive kick, coaching C into EX Cypher, and then just follow up with a DP kick. It's really good combo, really good damage. A lot of people should use it. It's really good.
Ah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Another combo that I like to do. Remember, we were talking about the overhead.
Yeah.
I like to do the overhead and the max range, and then I do cross coach EX coaching C EX Cypher, and then I do Cypher Fireball C, and then I do DPC into Cypher C. Fireball C super is like 55% damage 1 meter one drive. I mean two drives, but you got the meter back. You got almost the meter back.
Oh, really? Well, how much meter did you get back?
Like maybe 70%.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, you spend the meters and you get almost a meter back.
Right.
And what else? Like, I think those are the main like basic combos without the HD. A lot of people like to use like low B, stem B, DPC into they do a drive cancel into the DPD punch C and the graph.
Yeah.
It's okay combo because you get damage, you get a meter. It's okay. That's pretty much it. The normal combo she can do in the corner.
Okay.
I mean in the middle.
What about after someone lands a command throw? What combos should they try to do with that?
I like to go for the run B, run grab, or jump CD cross up because it gives you like kind of time to do that react that.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. All right, man. All right. Let's talk real quick about her HD combos. And I know you're like a specialist when it comes to her HD combos, man. I've seen you win tournaments using her HD combos with like minimal meter too. You know what I'm saying? And overall, like, what are your thoughts on them? And like, which ways that you like to get it started, man?
Well, I always like to go for the frame trap or dive kick cross up because you have those two really good options. The low B, you have more hits to confirm.
Yeah.
And at the same time, when you got a cross up, you just go follow with that low B and you still have the time to confirm into HD. And I always use the DP, the C version for both of them. So because it's more damage. And when you're in the corner, it's something that I'm going to recommend to all the people. Don't go for the light sci-fi or the light punch, the light DP, because you're not getting like the better damage. You gotta roll for the C, both are heavy versions. And there's something that I wanna say, like remember we were talking like some people have troubles getting the fireball after the follow up,
Yeah.
and I must say like remember the DPs in this game, in most of the games, it ends low forward. You know what I mean?
And down forward.
Yeah, down forward,
Yeah.
down forward. So some people just they're not doing the input right, so they just go straight to forward,
Right.
and then you're getting another thing because that you're getting the fireball or you're getting the super or you're getting something else. Just I'm gonna recommend to do the DP into the fireball. You guys go DPC and then go for the next for the fireball, but make sure you guys like end forward, low forward. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
So DPC
Hmm.
and then fireball, but it's like a shortcut. DP fireball, DP, but remember, end low forward. So you're gonna get the fireball. And if you go forward, you're gonna get something else. So you
Hmm.
don't you do not wanna go forward.
Okay. That's interesting. All right.
Yeah, that's the secret there. I mean, it's not a secret. I mean, that's the main thing. So you gotta end low forward, because if not, you're gonna get something else.
Right. Okay. That's interesting because I know sometimes with a different character, sometimes people like to do like with Athena with her uppercut C, and they want to do a teleport, but instead of doing the motion for the teleport, they just press B, and the game kind of already goes into, well, not the game, but they tend to stray into pressing forward or whatever, so it kind
Yeah,
of pre-buffers itself or whatever. But yeah, that's interesting that you said you basically kind of just do almost two DPs, right?
yeah,
In order to get the fireball, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I just finished the last one in low forward, and just a little mention the way you're talking about Athena.
Yeah.
I do a shortcut for that. I do DP and I delay it a little bit and then I do double tap kick and
Oh
then I
yeah.
end at the same time.
Oh right.
So I do T and then I delay a little bit and then I do the double tap kick and then I never miss that combo, man. I never ever.
That's good, man, because a lot of people have, man. Because
I mean,
people.
I'm trying to to let the people know like what I'm not missing the combo no more because I know some people miss it because they're buffering the right motion. They're not doing the right motion.
Yeah, the fireball tends to come up sometimes when people are doing it right, right?
Yeah, I do the same with Psyche, but wow, we're talking about Yuri.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. Oh, yo. What about the butt loop, man? You have any tricks to help people get that down?
Yeah, definitely. I have some questions for that. So let me just try it really quick.
Hmm.
Okay, the main thing is when you doing the combo, it's after you press C, you gotta do right away the forward A.
The forward A.
Yeah, that's the first main thing.
Okay.
So you do the C, and then you do the forward A as fast as you can. So the next gonna come out, right? And then you gotta delay the fireball as much as you can. As much as you can. Just don't do it too long because then you're gonna whiff or nothing is gonna come out.
Hmm.
But that's the main thing. You know those things. Those two things are really important. So you gotta do the forward A really fast as soon as you hit. Because if you do C and then you wait and you do the forward, it's not gonna link. So once you get the forward A, try to delay it as much as you can and do the fireball B. So you're gonna do the combo. If you do it the right time, all the combo like that, like do C and then forward A fast and then delay the fireball, it'll be easy. It'll be easy.
Ah, okay. So just delay it after the overhead, right?
Yeah, do the C forward A fast it's like a combo, like do it that really fast, and then just delay the fireball as much as you can.
Okay. But when's a good time to do the C again after the fireball?
I'm actually double tap after that.
Oh, double tap?
Yeah, I double tap.
Oh,
It's let me a second. Yeah, I do it like a little bit later when the fireball hits. I mean, I just wait a little bit. Yeah, you wait a little bit and then do the C. I do double tap, but I'm gonna say like people wait a little bit after the fireball hits. A little bit, no, not really fast, but no, don't wait a lot.
ah, okay. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I didn't know you were double tapping, man. I always thought it was like one button, like precise kind of.
No, yeah, I double tap. Some people were like, "Oh, Romance, are you blinking?" I'm like, this is not your game, man. No, we cannot blink in this game.
Right. Okay. All
So
right.
yeah, just let me tell you, like, fancy, forward and fast,
Mhm.
lay the fireball as much as you can, and then after the fireball hits, wait a little bit. Don't wait too much. Don't wait too fast, and you will get the HD combo. Really easy.
Right. Okay. So it's a little rhythm, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good, man. All right. I hope people listen and and we'll see more butt loops not being dropped.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, nice. All right, well, let's get into some real quick strategy, man. So, what do you like to do in Yuri when you're far range to mid range to close range? And why don't you start at far range? The things that you like to do offensively and defensively.
Okay, max range or far away. Stem CD, fireball C, kind of run in B. That's like the what I do to get in. Because remember, I need to get in. So what I do is I do stem C. I mean, stem CD is anti-air, and then to spacing, I do the fireball C to five fireballs or kind of get close, and then I do the run just a little bit jump B to anti-air to hit hopiums. That's what I do. That's what I do when I'm kind of far.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, that sounds pretty good. A good way to kind of keep people out at the same way you getting in, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like to do when you get a little closer, like mid range?
I like to jump CD, kind of cross up, and I like to jump high, just land in front of you with a dive kick. So fake cross up with a dive kick,
Hmm.
and then I actually like to do the A version fireball when I'm kind of in the middle range.
Right. Okay.
For the close range, anything, man. That's what I wanna do. I wanna get in. So you can do anything, man. You can just jump, hop B, hop CD, jump CD, cross up B, fake cross up dive kick, um, low B, extend B into a mix up. So remember, you can do like a fireball.
Hmm.
You can do a flank B dive kick, the VP B version dive kick. So you will run in front. You can do the V version to do the cross up. You can do command grab. Like a kind of mix up, and then just wait a little bit and do the command grab. Yeah, anything. And low B into frame trap C, frame trap low B, coaching C.
Mm.
That yeah, she has more options when she's close to you. Yeah, you wanna get in.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that sounds very scary, man. On the receiving end.
Yeah, she has a really good options. That's
Right.
what she's strong.
Right.
When she's close, she's scary.
Right. What about when she's in a corner, man? Because like you can't cross up like easily when you have your opponent's back to the corner. I mean, what do you like to do on a cornered opponent?
I go for the frame traps
Okay.
and then command grab.
Ah,
Frame
okay.
trap. And actually, like remember I told you like the EX fireball as anti-air.
Mhm.
So it's like a 50-50 guys. So, okay, am I going command grab you, or you gonna jump? Because remember, it's one frame. It's really fast command grab.
Mhm.
Then people will like to jump. So I'm actually like to Metro jump CD or jump B. Remember B was a good move?
Hmm.
Yeah, because the angle is really good. So you're not gonna let people get out easily with a jump B or jump CD.
All right. Okay. All right. Cool. And what about when you're cornered, man? What do you like to do? I mean, besides blocking and just kind of waiting, to kind of get out. What are some like options to get out the corner once you see a gap in the opponent's like offense?
Like what I like to do is sometimes the EX grab if I do a jump if I see a jump or I see a move because remember it's a invincibility move but remember some characters can punish you if they just block.
Yeah.
So I actually like to EX command grab. I like to wake at regular deep version command grab because people is kind of predicting your EX and trying to block and punish you.
Hmm.
So you can just wake up regular D graph, and if they're expecting you to do the EX, they're gonna get graph. I'm actually like to hyper jump EX fireball because remember the fireball is in front of your body,
Yeah.
so you're gonna trade with something unless that they do a EX super or EX really strong VP.
Yeah.
But most likely that's what I do. Jump CD far away, EX command graph, regular wake up debation command graph, and then that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Sounds good. All right.
And remember, you can always roll cancel. Some people doesn't like to do that. Some people just like to blow up.
Oh
And
yeah.
they can say you, they can say you with that. Don't do that a lot. Sometimes it's good to keep it away, but sometimes just don't hesitate. Do the roll cancel. You're safe.
Oh, the guard roll.
Yeah,
Cancel.
just go away. You don't want to go in the corner, and more when you're playing really good passion characters like Yuri, like Shen. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
don't hesitate. Don't spend the meter, man. You're gonna get more.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I know what you mean, man. I mean, because like sometimes if you blow back too much, sometimes somebody can like safe jump it, and then you get punished.
Yes, it's not the best thing always.
Yeah.
I use it for giving to do pressure instead of keep people away.
Oh, for pressure?
Yeah,
Oh,
I do it.
to knock people into the corner, kind of thing.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because I'll see like some players do that sometimes or whatever. To just
Hmm.
knock you back. All right, sounds good. Oh, one thing. What is your opinion on her best team position? Because I know some new players that might want to play, and I'm like, oh man, where can I put her? But I see Romance put her last, but I see some other players put her in the middle. Like, what's the best like team position? And for each position, like first, second, third, which things you feel that make her like what options you feel that she has, when she has meter and when she doesn't have meter.
Okay, I think she can be anywhere because the mix-up game make her like a really good point character. She doesn't need a lot of meter to do damage, so she's just gonna go for one or two resets and she's gonna kill you. Because as soon as she get a meter, she's gonna do really good damage. Second place, she already had meters. So if she has the HD, be careful because she's going to the cross up, she's going for the frame steps, and it's really hard to avoid get HD by Yuri because she has really good options, you know.
Yeah.
And even if she just have a drive, she can just cancel the command grab and into something, and she has meter. It's the same thing as point, but now she has meter. She's gonna kill you faster. I mean, she's gonna have more options. And then I like her as anchor because if she has a HD, I'll do it that way. I'm a work hard. I'm a really think in how to do the HD. And if I work hard, I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna do a really good damage. And then if I spend the HD, she can actually like try and do the how do you say like the back the game. Like if you have to kill two characters, she can do that.
Oh,
She
like
can
comeback. Yeah, comeback.
comeback factor. She can do that because one mix up to supers, 80, 70% damage. I'm gonna say 70% damage. And then if she has HB, she's gonna do 70% damage. If she has meter, more damage. So
Yeah.
I like her because she can do the comeback factor. I like her as
Yeah.
anchor for that.
Yeah. I've seen you on the streams, man. Just come back with her, man. Just like miraculously, man, and just off of the HD and just good spacing and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
like,
I mean, when I have to calculate something, I'm like, let's go, Yuri. I know you can do this.
that's good. That's really good, man. Because it could be kind of like when you're fighting somebody with all that HD and they have all the meters. It can be very nerve wracking because one hit can just turn the tables.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. That's what I like her as anchor. But hey, she can do anywhere. And of course, if you play as point or second, you have like more freedom. You know, like you can do more stuff. Because when she's anchor, you gotta be careful. If you're playing a character with a really good HD, you don't want to get get hit by and die with all the meters.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good. All right. Next is some character matchups, and we're just gonna maybe I'll just ask you about just maybe one or two characters, but which character you feel Yuri has trouble with? And I know you talked about Kim earlier, and do you have anything else to say about Kim when fighting Yuri, and any other characters that come to mind?
Okay, when Yuri is playing like Chen, it's kind of hard for her because we're talking about that. Like she's really short range, and Kim is really like long kicks. So that's Kim. So in that move, the stem B, and they go forward and low invincibility. She wants to do low B or low D, but that move it beats that. So she has to jump to do the mix up, but he also have the flash kick,
Hmm.
so it's really hard. It's a really hard matchup for her. And then there's some other characters like I'm gonna say like Ash, like Shen, characters that have like fast moves, fast supers. Remember, she needs to jump. She likes to jump. So characters like Shen, like Ash, you can really jump when they have meters. And I think Mr. Karate is by much too, because he can keep the distance. He can keep her away.
Hmm.
And then if she jumps EX Super or DP, I think you can really cross him up, because I've been trying sometimes. Well, you can do it, but it's very hard. It's hard, because he can do the DP, and it seems like she's on the other side, but she still get hit by the DP. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think that's a bad match for her too. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Like really good, fast, stencil moves. Yuri's skills is kind of okay because that making like not the best matchup.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Whoa. What's a character that Yuri is weak against, or that you have like very kind of a easy time with?
I mean, remember, like you can play any character like the high level and it'll be like good. But I think she's kind of okay. Like characters that doesn't have like I'm gonna say like I don't know how to explain the hit, but you see like Kristen C, Kia, Coaching C, Sean.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna say like you see like Kim, she doesn't have something like that. Huayai.
Yeah. Hawajai. Yep.
Yeah, this character doesn't have like a really good stance toward kind of this level hit, so she can easily go for the setups.
Oh, that's
I
right.
remember like with this guy, like why he just can do like no B and then you're dead, something like that, right? So it's kind of hard. Easy match with like K or characters that also have like really good fast moves like Kyo, like Yuri, like Shen. Like
Okay.
they don't know anything about like stop people jumping in.
Oh yeah.
And characters like the big, like Goro, like Raiden,
Yeah.
could the crossup is easier for her. So you just go for the you dive kick and you don't even know where it's gonna hit. It's too big that you don't know if it's in front or in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So characters that don't have a good fast kind of uppercut move or a move that goes over their head, and characters that are just big and you may have trouble seeing where the cross up is, right?
Yeah, and then characters that has fast pokes, like I'm gonna say like Mai Stem A
Yeah,
or Chloe Yuri Stem B. Those pokes are fast. Kula Stem B.
yeah.
Those characters are really fast and they poke kind of far. That's a bad match for her too. I mean, it's not a bad match. It's a bad move for her because it's kind of hard for her to get in.
Okay. All right, makes sense, man. All right, all right. Next order of business. Um. Oh, here we go. Um. Other my players that someone should research, and I mean, I think you're one of the best my players, man. But are there any other my excuse any other any other Yuri players that a player should try to research or that you've learned from or anything like that, or maybe certain tournament matches you have been in that you feel like represent the character a lot that someone can learn from?
Well, I was actually trying too hard to do like a video to help people, man, but I just couldn't find like the equipment because I
Oh
was
yeah,
kind of busy.
yeah.
But I found out that there's a guy from Chile. I think his name is Gats. He go by Gats.
Oh,
I
Gutts.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think that one. Yeah, I think he made a video from her. I saw her, and I saw it's interesting thing. I see a lot of things that it might work for a lot of people. You might want to see that. And then I think it was Norco regional top eight
hmm?
that I kind of use some option selects and frame trap stuff that it will be useful to people to see them.
Okay. NCR, which one again?
At the top eight,
Top eight. Okay, which the recent one? To uh
YouTube.
no no. Oh, I mean, what year? 2013.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, this year.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and all right, cool, man. Um, let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah. I know a lot of people kind of have trouble with Yuri and her block string sometimes. And I know you've seen some videos on how to get out of her kind of block string when she ends with the uh, dive kick. You know,
Mm-hmm.
with the DPK into dive kick or whatever normals or whatever. But what tricks or what tips do you have to try to get out of that pressure?
If I play against Yuri,
Yeah, if you play against Yuri, because like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was like a point in time where Bala was using Yuri and you're kind of playing like King or something like that, or is that right?
yeah.
Yeah, what kind of like anti Yuri strats you think people should try to experiment around with?
With Yuri, man, she has really good options. You don't wanna do the same thing all the time to get out. So when she's doing the mix up, the dive kick expression, there's some characters like they can do like 10A to get out of that. You can sometimes roll forward. You can sometimes roll back. You can sometimes risky DP, jump back, but always try to do something else. I'm gonna say like maybe one of the best options is roll, but when I notice that, I'm gonna go for the easy frame traps into finish rolls
Hmm.
because I can actually do like like stem B, I mean low B, stem B, wait for the jump into EX super, A fireball, frame trap, jump CD into if I saw the roll I can EX super as well. Wrong command graph. If I think I can do if I do the mix up thing I can do dive kick in the roll. I can do roll, stem C into command grab, cancelable.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like use anything. I mean, always try to use the best options of your character. You know, like every single character has like a specific options, like a good tools.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if your character has a really good A, B anti, use it. Sometimes roll, sometimes jump, neutral jump, back jump. Just don't try to do the same thing all the time.
Okay, that makes perfect sense because yeah, you said, she has the different options and
Yeah, he has a lot of. She has a lot of man, a lot of options. Like I told you, like in
yeah,
this sport, like she has really good, but try to do something else every single time.
Yeah, because you explained earlier, man. You do two crouch B's, a stand B into a fireball, and you said that'll stop people from like
Um,
backdashing or jumping back, and you know you could do those same starters with the DPK into the dive kick, right?
right, man, you got the point. That's what I'm. My best recommendation is you just do something else. Sometimes just block.
Yeah,
You know, like sometimes try to guess, but don't do the same thing all the time.
yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, because a lot of
And
times,
the roll cancel too.
yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that using the roll cancel to just get out of it. Because yeah, a lot of times if you're trying to escape with it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get hit. So yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So yeah,
And she just made a hit to do the HD 70-80% damage.
yeah. That's still scary though, man. I mean, yeah. All right, cool, man. All right. Well, recapping all the points that were made from the beginning. All right, for new Yuri players, what are some things they should do and shouldn't do? Like just general do's and don'ts when trying to play Yuri, or when you're trying to improve your Yuri.
Okay, for beginner players, don't do a lot of dive kicks. Don't do a lot of dive kicks. Because I know some new players that are kind of new and they're playing new people and they're doing the mix up all the way to the new players. But remember, once people figure out you're doing that, they can anti you. They can give you a hard time, like doing a good punish. So I'm gonna try like with her, try to do like use her normals. Like 10B is a really good thing. Fireball A as franchise, Fireball C for spacing, and then try to like find out like good ideas, like good strategies for the damage. I think the spacing is really good. Once you like following the character, like knowing like the distance and all the things she can do, so now you can go for the setups, for more setups. For don't use a lot of setups. So just try to find out how good are her normals, and once you do, you already know like the range and all stuff. So now try to do the setups, the mix-ups game more. Because once you know them, you're gonna do a lot of damage. But you gotta work for it. It's not free to do the Jury damage, the Jury mix-ups.
Okay. All right. That sounds pretty good, man. Some good points made, man. All right, man. Well, I think that's about it, dude. That was a that was a lot of good information, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I always like to share, like, how do I see the game and try to help people to get better. That's always something that I like to do.
Yeah, for sure, man. And us over at Dream Council, we have that same vision. We just want to help people get better, and for people to keep playing the game. That's all we really want to do, man. But yeah, thank you so much, Romance, dude, for this, and yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. We just finished talking about Yuri of the women's team with AGE Romance of Team Chaos, and that's about it. All right. I'll see you and talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.
Thank you.